have found the Open Eclectic podcast, where Nate and Josh talk about everything from mobile games to books to pet peeves to cars to toys. Our interests run eclectic and we're open to more. Welcome to the Open Eclectic.
What's somebody named their stadium at?
Because we're a real steady team.
Yeah.
Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock.
Funny.
All right.
Okay, did you have any preamble? Do we need to know anything before?
Or should we explain anything to the
We definitely will.
listeners? I guess you could record that afterwards. Or
Yeah, good now too. I mean, I don't care. We can talk about how it works.
we just jump into it and
Yeah.
I don't know. We've never done
a live one.
No, it's the first time.
So exciting.
where we've actually done anything other than just sitting or drinking energy drinks or whatever.
Or weird coffee drinks. That happened too. Well, for tonight's game, for those of you listening, you might not know this about Josh and Nate, but we are going to take a little foray into one of them, their very short college experience, and the other one, his first college experience. That's the only hint these guys have about what might be happening tonight.
Wait, say that again.
Interesting.
Say what again?
A college experience?
Yeah, college experience. One of you had a very short college experience. The other one had a first and a second college experience.
That's true.
So
This is true.
So on average, though,
you averaged out.
in the room, there's like 3 degrees and there's 3 people. So
That is true.
based on the
there you go.
1 degree per person.
How many years were you?
It's technically.
How many
Nate
years
is
took
2.
you, Nate?
So I was supposed to graduate in 2006. That would have been 4.
Okay.
But they didn't offer the class I needed my last semester, so I had to wait. So it took me an extra year. And then I had to go for 2 more, so that would be 7.
And how many semesters did you attend college?
1.
1 semester?
1 semester.
So with Josh's 1 semester, my 9 semesters, Nate, how many semesters would 7 years be? Is that 14? So 14 and 10, 24 divided by 3. Each of us did a full 4 years if you do the
Yeah,
math.
see? I told you.
There we
But
go.
I took a class at SCC.
Oh.
Which had another, but that would be like
But that was a class.
See-
That wasn't like a semester.
No, see, that's not a
I
full
didn't.
Because if that's how you want to count it, then I did a class at community college.
See, we're
But,
not
like-
doing that.
Okay, no,
'cause
we're not
we're
doing
not
that.
counting my summer class
Yeah.
like that I did.
So
So
average experience in the room is
4 years of
full
college.
4 years. You know, what's sad about mine is like I probably could have become a lawyer or a doctor
In that 7 years?
or something. Could have had an advanced degree, but instead
I really thought Nate was going to go down the law path. To be
I thought
honest,
about it.
there was a bit, and he was super serial about it, and I was like, all right.
UNL put on had like a summer program for people interested in law. I applied to it, but I didn't get it.
no, and then you decided your dream of being a lawyer was over.
Yeah, I just didn't do it.
Okay, it wasn't much of a dream if it was crushed that
Well,
easily.
yeah, it wasn't. I was never dreamed about being a lawyer, but I was considering it.
Curious.
But I know 2 people that, no, they both are. I know 2 lawyers.
Oh, nice.
So our friend,
Yeah, Abby, right?
yes,
Yeah.
Jess's wife.
She's also our lawyer.
She's our lawyer too.
Hey.
It's cool.
Yeah.
What's her firm? Can we advertise for her? Like,
So they do like family law, or like family court stuff.
Schiffemiller is the name of her.
that's who she works for?
It's the name of her boss. I think Schiffemiller is the name of the law firm.
Yeah, I don't know. We didn't
They did her will. She did her
need a
will.
lot of law services, so it was like, look
I mean,
at
I
this
don't
document.
either, but
Right.
$100.
like, Abby, I'm in jail right now. Never happened.
Would she be your one call? Is that the lawyer you would have on speed dial?
Yes, because it's the only lawyer that I would have the number for.
Okay.
Well,
But if I was in jail,
Presume you get to
no.
Yeah,
no.
I don't know how that works. I've
Yeah, they
never
took
been
my
to jail.
phone. If they took my phone, then I would no idea what her number is. So
Of the people here, I would have thought you would have been the one to have been in jail.
Ouch.
Not because
Why?
you're such
Wow.
a criminal person, but like you do more adventurous things
Interesting.
than Nate and I tend
just
to do.
because she's adventurous, I mean she's doing illegal things.
I think we're going to
I'm
give you a
gonna leave it
negative
off the
to your
record.
first roll.
Do I sound okay still? Is this a good distance?
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay.
It's fine.
Do you want to move closer?
You could. It's on a ball hand. You could
Yeah, I
rock the
know.
head towards you just a little bit more if you wanted. Wouldn't hurt.
It is on my bucket list to
To
go
be
to
arrested?
jail.
Oh, to be.
Like,
Wait,
I
to
could
go to
spend,
jail?
I could spend a night like in jail. That's on the bucket list. I don't know what I would want it to be for.
Are you sure you want to go spend the night in jail?
I guess there's some question. If you are arrested and detained and held overnight, does that count as going to jail?
Oh, see, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
That's what my classification
Well,
on the bucket list.
Jail.
See,
So there's
point in case. You proved me right here.
county jail versus a prison.
Right.
yeah.
I didn't.
So like
I didn't
lockup.
say prison.
You don't want to go to prison.
No.
No. I mean, you
Jail.
don't really want to go to jail either. I don't think, but
One night. I could do it. It's on the bucket list.
In the year
that's got to be
2028,
that's got to be like some
Nate got sent to Shawshank.
like a panic or no, not panic, escape room type thing where they're like, you want to know what it's like to go to jail for a night? Pay us $500 each, and we'll put you in jail.
So I have done one at the Lincoln escape room where your hands are behind your back and they are handcuffed and you're blindfolded.
Oh, interesting.
So you did have that experience. One person on the end had one hand free, so they had to find the key.
Now, are they like
to
actual
unlock
cuffs or
everybody.
like zip ties? Or?
They were cuffs.
Cool.
It was different.
Did anybody freak out?
No.
I feel like you might freak out. If some people might freak out.
Maybe if it
probably
was
would.
a more immersive
Now, it wasn't like a
experience.
bag over your head. It was like a
Right.
People
It
in
was like a
uniform
sleep mask.
didn't show up to your house or other people's houses that you had paid for to like
Correct. To
haul them
kidnap
away.
us.
Well,
Yes.
They didn't just like
all right.
kidnap you in like broad daylight, like throw you in a van and like
Brooklyn
put
Nine-Nine
chloroform
style.
over your mouth and like
What was the school that did that experiment where the kids were the guards?
Stanford.
Yeah, it was not like that.
That was a pretty like eye-opening thing from what I've read.
Did you ever read a book called The Wave?
No.
I didn't read the book, but I saw the movie.
In the one in German or in
I think yeah.
that was good too.
But
It
they
was really close to the book.
basically like create their own like little like Nazi Germany.
Yeah, so some of the kids were having trouble understanding why people could get so caught up in a movement like that, and like why didn't more people just be like, oh, well, the Nazis were bad, so why didn't they do anything? And so the teacher devised a series of like experiments that strung them along, and then
And they
You
had
know,
their
like-
own little gesture. and,
yeah,
like,
basically he incorporated a lot of the Nazi principles into his class, and it spread into like the entire school, and kids were being
didn't like really bad
bullied
stuff
and
happen.
some
Or-
bad stuff happened, and then he was like, so he had like a school assembly, and he was like, I want to introduce you guys, we're actually part of like a larger like national movement, and we're gonna have a special video from the leader. And then he showed a video of Hitler,
And they're all like,
and they were like,
What just happened?
what just happened? Yeah, it's really it's a very short book.
I don't remember
The
what.
Wave?
Really good. Yeah, it's called
Yeah.
The Wave, because that was like their symbol is that was what the movement is called, and so they had like a little gesture thing that was their wave.
I remember what that was for a class that I watched it for, or
It's not on
what?
Netflix. I can't remember what that is
We
called.
didn't read the book though.
Books were good. Anyway,
Interesting.
So what are we doing
well,
tonight?
welcome to another exciting episode of the Open Eclectic.
Yes, welcome.
As you've
It's been
already,
a long time.
it's
How
3
long has
years.
it been?
Only like 2 years this time. It's fine.
Okay. I was going to say I was
What?
painting my
This way, I have
house.
plenty of time to like release the next this episode, just in
What
case.
was the
something goes
last
here.
one we did?
We talked about books.
Oh yeah, that's where
Back
we.
in January?
I think was that the last one.
Wow.
It's one that sticks out.
Yeah, that's it. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we talked about like our favorite, like top movies and books, and
Yeah.
we're talking about Count of Monte Cristo because you were still reading that.
Yep.
Alexa was reading that as well.
I have completed that.
Correct.
It was fabulous read. I'm thinking about reading it again, actually.
So we talked about watching.
Oh yeah, we're gonna try and watch Casablanca.
Yes.
Here in the next couple of maybe month, I should say.
And then we were talking about Grapes of Wrath, and we actually started reading that kind of.
I know we haven't met yet. We're still.
I'm like,
still
how many chapters are you in, Nate?
I think I'm on chapter 6.
Okay, that's further than me. I've read 3.
It's kind of a tough read. I suppose we don't have to talk about that, but
yeah, we should,
because that's not our.
We do have one more in the reading group that's.
Yeah, but she's like not officially. She's like, no. She even said.
Sorry, Angela.
She even said.
Sorry.
She said she's like I won't be able to come.
Yeah, it's true. Right? Yeah, with limited participation. So,
but seriously, Angela, you're out.
Yeah. We took a vote. I'm sorry.
No.
It's not us. It's the business. Sorry, it's
not personal. It's business.
Hope that's not a spoiler for you guys. But that's a Grapes of Wrath reference. If you haven't got there, you'll get there.
Eventually.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm like 10 chapters in.
You know what he's talking
I have
about?
no idea what he's talking about.
I think in like the next chapter, it's real close.
Yeah, you're getting close.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's I will say it's kind of tough sledding because the language, the way they speak, it's kind of
you got to put on
a pain.
Yeah, when I read it, I'm like, okay,
it's immersive, but I'm just like, guys,
Jode.
It's really we got family issues,
and then they apparently anyway, we got
that'll be a topic for another one.
We'll talk about it anyway. That's not the topic tonight.
So yeah, we're excited to have a special guest with us.
This is her second appearance.
It's true.
Correct.
On the show.
Does that make me a regular at this point? How many have you done enough episodes that 2 makes you not a regular guest appearance?
I think if you're there, if you appear more than half the time, in my mind, then you're a regular.
See, I think this one would even categorize this as like a hosting.
Oh,
duty.
curious.
That's true, actually,
because she really is running what we're doing this evening.
Yeah. So tonight we're gonna talk about gaming a lot.
And we've talked about this particular.
We've talked about the generic Universal RolePlaying System, GURPS.
GURPS.
Which sounds like something you could catch. Look out the GURPS.
Oh, not what I was thinking about.
Oh,
no.
okay.
But
cool.
now that I don't know if I can remove that from my mind. What have you got?
I don't know. You could
say I've got GURPies.
I've got. Yeah.
That just means you're really excited to play.
So this is a tabletop role-playing game. The idea behind GURPS is that you can do anything you want with it because it's a set of rules and you build your own game. Yeah, hence the generic.
And who made the GURPS system?
It's produced by Steve Jackson Games,
who also makes
Munchkin.
That was my first exposure to Steve Jackson was, well, when he played football for the Rams also. But
I don't think that's the same Steve Jackson.
Yeah, it might not be the same guy, but yeah. So Munchkin is what my first exposure to Steve Jackson, and then GURPS as well. So
yeah. So yeah, what's different about this is you want to roll low, so you'll have a number, and you basically want to roll under that number, and we have a list of.
As opposed to like the Dungeons and Dragons, like kind of what people think of when they think of like these tabletop games where you want to roll high, like D20, you want to roll a nat 20. Yeah,
and it's highly customizable. So each DM you play with the play is gonna be slightly different. And so tonight we've convinced and cajoled and planned for a year.
Dang,
when did we watch the movie?
We were in your
old
last place, and we're getting close to November when you moved. So.
I think it's been just probably about a year, give or take, since we dragged Alexa to watch the movie that we're basing on.
You didn't like it?
I
can't remember. It's been so long. I can't remember what
she didn't.
It was not my thing. So my mom's Christmas present used to be to my dad. She would watch 2 groaner movies with him a year, and I would classify Face Off as a groaner movie.
Wait, does your dad like? Has he seen this movie?
No, but he likes stupid movies and would make her groan out of like, I can't believe that just happened in the movie.
Wait, you would put this on the same level as that?
I would.
This John Woo masterpiece.
I apologize,
groaner.
John Woo, if you're ever listening. I'm sorry.
The Doves. So many doves. John Woo. I mean, I can see that because, I mean, it was 90s, right? I don't remember when it was made exactly, but it was like, it's totally 90s action.
So,
Just corny.
John
over
Woo
the
has a
top.
new movie coming out this year.
Is it Face Off 2?
Oh, I wish.
You got his hopes up
No.
and then crushed
It's
them.
called like Silent Night. It's not a Christmas movie. It's
Spelled K-N-I-G-H.
It's with him, John Woo, and one of the main choreographer guys from the John Wick movies, who was the action coordinator for the Matrices.
So wait, isn't that guy the director of the John Wick movies?
Yeah. One of them. Because they both were. Two guys were for the first one, and then they've
Oh,
for whatever reason, it's only one went out. I don't know which one.
I've only seen the first John Wick.
Probably the best one. Anyway, so it's a very heavy action. I hope there'll be doves. I don't know for sure.
Do we know who's in
The
it?
doves.
Just some guy, somebody I didn't recognize. Anyway, it's a
dude.
revenge type thing. Yeah,
Sounds good.
it looks interesting.
You want
kinda
to go
wanna
watch it?
No, thank you.
Should we watch it?
I appreciate the invites.
Anyway,
I've seen some good movies with you guys, but I think this one I will cross off as needing to see.
so we asked. I typically DM most of the games, just how it works out. Although Alexa's done a few.
This will be game number 3 that I get to run.
Yes, and technically we still got to finish the.
I don't know if
Retirement
we're
one.
ever going to do that.
Man,
My,
yeah.
my
we all
sister
got dementia.
my sister got to play on that, and she has a potential issue with one of the other players.
Yeah,
So I don't know if I can convince her to come back.
that's fair.
Interesting.
So yeah, we're turning it over to Alexa tonight, and she's going to be our DM, and you can tell us what we're doing.
All right. So this is a little bit in the theme of Face Off. I will let you gentlemen determine how that happens. But we're going to be starting off as you each have your sons with you. So Martin and, I feel really bad. I knew his name earlier. Hold on.
Wow.
Eric. It's Eric. See, I knew it.
You got it.
I just don't ever interact with Eric. But anyway, the two of you have decided to take Martin and Eric to go see Spider-Man Into the Multiverse. And it's replaying at the Lead Center. There's an orchestra that is playing the music and the soundtrack. And you take the boys there because you think that'll be a cool experience. And why not do it together?
Yeah.
So
Martin actually wants to go see that.
that was going to be his
IRL.
Christmas present.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then Shelley said, no. And I said, okay.
Wait,
gotta
they're
respect
showing
the parents.
Spider-Man with an orchestra?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So anyway, do you both know where the Lead Center is? I'm assuming you know enough about downtown Lincoln to familiarize yourself with that.
Yes.
So this show is on a Sunday evening, and we're going to say in October. The sun is set by the time you are done with the show.
Okay.
So the boys have vacation, theoretically, in this version. The boys have vacation in the next couple of days, so you're not in a rush to get them home. I'm gonna let you kind of roll with this. What is your first course of action after the show ends?
The boys will probably be hungry.
So is it like
It's an evening
early
show.
evening, late evening?
It starts, I believe, at 4. We're gonna say it's done around 7.
Okay. Yes. I like the idea of, food.
Right? Definitely. I think Martin for sure would be like, can we get...
Eric's really
Oh,
picky
stop
still, though.
Is it?
Really? So
we-
do you eat together?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Martin's reasonably flexible. Like, what's Eric going to eat? Martin would angle for, like... His first thing would be like, can we go to Blue Orchid? And I'd be like, no.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Eric would not.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
The palate of a
course.
4th grader probably isn't there yet.
Plus, there's a peanut allergy to
Oh, that's right.
deal with, so
Yeah, that would be.
that's Thai food. right?
Correct.
Be a lot of peanuts there.
A lot of peanuts.
I
I don't know, like,
mellow mushroom.
oh yeah.
It's not too far
Yeah,
away.
we can do that.
Get some pizza and bruschetta.
It's definitely a nice walk. It's a little brisk, but everybody's probably okay with the weather change.
Yeah.
All right, so you exit the Lead. You go to Mellow Mushroom. You guys grab some grub. It's not a very busy evening. There's no sports happening. There's not a concert or anything happening downtown. So I assume, with pizza and maybe an appetizer, it takes you an hour and a half or so. So we're getting close to 9. I don't know. What's Eric's bedtime there, Nate?
Like 8:30.
All right, so he's enjoying.
But it's vacation.
vacation,
so
yeah.
He's having a good time.
Days
Right.
off.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So after you've had dinner, you guys have anything else you would typically do?
Well, it's a Sunday night, so like not a lot's going to be open,
Right.
right?
What time? Yeah. What time would like a Toys from the Past close? They close early, don't they?
They're open. They close at 8.
8.
I think they're open at 11 to 8,
11 to
7
8.
days a week.
Okay.
Eric really wants to go there to the one down by Urban Air
Oh yeah.
because he wants to look for Pokemon
Well, they got
cards.
Pokemon cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
The video store at Gateway has Pokemon cards too, by the way,
Oh,
for a really good price. So
keep that in mind.
Any dessert or anything, or you guys stuff them with pizza? There's some ice cream shops that would still be open. There's a bakery, Rabbit Hole Bakery. I don't know if you guys have ever been there. They're open late.
Ooh, they have donuts.
Hertz Donuts is downtown. It is open. What 25/8 is what their motto is.
Let's go there. Let's do it.
all right.
I always wanted to do their like donut challenge.
What's the donut challenge?
It's like a giant, like this big around and like this thick, like glazed, like a small pizza size. Like you have to eat the whole thing and I think like drink a thing of milk.
Ugh.
And you
Oh
get like
man, can you split it?
I feel a little ill talking
you get like a
about it.
T-shirt if you. It's totally not worth it.
You definitely need something after those 3 flops you ate years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would make sense to me. Sure, I'd be down. Mara would definitely be interested.
But they also have donut like shakes. Like you get a shake and you put a donut.
You put the
on top.
donut on top. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've had that. I've been there once. I think
Okay.
that was it.
never been. I've
Derek
had
loves
some
donuts, so
It's all right though.
definitely.
Yeah, Martin would be easily persuadable.
Okay. So you do the show, and then you do
Pizza.
and then you do donuts. And then after that, we're going to say, presumably, y'all split company. You go home. With Martin being in high school and it's a vacation night, do you let him play games? Do you guys do anything like that when you get home?
Let's see. If we're wrapping up at what time is it now?
I'd say you spend, 15 to 20 minutes looking at the donuts, eating your donut, because there's a lot of choices.
Well, just because he has vacation doesn't mean I do.
That's fair.
So I probably don't.
Okay. So the boys maybe go to bed, maybe play some games, whatever they do.
Yeah.
You guys do your evening wind down thing. Is there anything particular that you have to do to call it a night?
Not really.
I take out my
Nothing.
contacts. I put on my glasses. Depending on if the wife's awake, we'll watch something, or I'll read.
Okay. What do you choose to do that night?
or sometimes
this
not.
is important.
Oh, it's geez.
It feels like a reading night for me.
Reading night.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm slogging through Way of Kings right now. So, not really slogging. That's not fair to Brandon Sanderson, but I'm reading Way of Kings right now amongst 7. Well, the book is huge, man. It's massive. It's
great read.
1,007 pages, but the book is this tall and that wide, and it's this thick. It's a tome. It's huge.
Where did you find
Is
this
this
book?
fiction?
Barnes and Noble.
Is this a work?
I got the
fiction?
paperback.
Presumably, this is paperback.
We got different
Is
versions
it like
apparently.
large print?
Because he's old. Is that why you're saying that?
No, just those it'd be a much bigger book. If
It's like
was,
average print. I think some of the paperbacks is the paperback you have is probably very small, I would imagine.
It's like a beach book. When you think about the beach reading book,
Yeah.
that's the height of the book.
Yeah. No, this is not that. It's a unique size, but it's so I'm making my way through that. So I'd probably also probably I'd come home, and I bet the wife would be in the middle of one of her episodes. Let's say she's watching Call the Midwife.
Sorry, what?
Call the Midwife. It's a BBC show. It's actually really good, but it's
So is it like a reality type?
no,
that
it's
would be
a
different.
historical drama.
Oh, okay.
So it starts in the 50s. Yeah, I want to say it starts like 1950, somewhere in there, 1955. Anyway, that's what she's watching. I watched the first couple of seasons. I fell way behind, and I just don't have the drive to catch back up. So
Okay.
I read, and she'll watch that.
Gotcha. So you come home, get ready for bed, read a book. Nate, what's your...
I would probably, if I was wearing contacts, I'd take them out. I don't wear them very much anymore. Anyway, I would probably play. I've been playing the video game Starfield a lot lately, so I'd probably play a little bit of that. And I'd probably fall asleep on the couch.
I just realized, depending on when in October this is, I could be playing Metal Gear Solid because they're coming out with a new collection of the first 3 games for the Switch. So I'm very excited.
I see. We're gonna go with your reading
That's probably a better
example
idea.
there, and Nate's gonna play a video game. All right, cool, very good. So I need everybody. I mean you two. There's not a third person in the room tonight. Go ahead and give me a roll to see how well you sleep.
Ooh. Oh. Will Andy pick me?
Try again later.
Don't count on it. What am I rolling on here?
Just a 10. Just a base.
I got 9.
13.
Ooh.
Wait, so should
I
we
read for a while?
Should we explain what are like critical success and critical failures? And
Oh yeah. So as a reminder, when Lex, you know what? No, I said I wasn't going to DM tonight. You're the DM. Why don't you explain it?
All right. So when we roll on somewhat of a generic item, we are rolling with the base of what we like to use of a base 10, meaning that's average. And for tonight's rolls, a critical success will be 3 1s or 2 1s and a 2. That would be 3 and a 4 roll. And a critical failure is boxcars or 18 and 17. So this roll was based off of roll 10. Nate, what'd you get for us?
I got a 9.
And Josh?
13.
Ooh, that's going to be an interesting one. Okay.
Wait, hold on, no. Yeah, 13.
13?
Sorry.
Okay. Glad you can math this early in the night.
Well,
All right.
I'm usually on the other side, so I let you do
You don't
math.
roll very. I mean, you roll some as a when you're running the game, but not a lot.
That's true.
Depends.
So, Josh, why don't you go ahead and you're going to take -1 fatigue points.
Oh no, we didn't sleep.
So for tonight's game, we are working with just 8 generic kind of attributes. We've got strength, dexterity, IQ, willpower, and persuasion that I let the guys fill out for themselves. And then there's health and fatigue points and also hit points.
Does PR stand for persuasion in your game?
It sure does.
Okay.
Oh,
What is that in?
Perception.
Oh, no, this is persuasion.
Interesting.
Yes. So,
curveball there.
sorry
Okay.
about that. Should have probably...
It's fine. I wanted to just verify that was accurate. I'm here for it.
Yes. So, both Nate and Josh started out with 10 fatigue points, right? Both
Mine
of
has
yours?
11,
I have
actually.
11.
Okay, then 11. So we started them off a little bit. They, their kids are going into vacation. It gives them a little bit more juice. I don't know how it works, but that's what's happening.
Sometimes.
So Josh didn't sleep very well, so he's going to lose 1, and Nate is going to stay at his 11. But he's going to wake up in the morning, and he's going to feel like he doesn't need all of the energy drinks that he normally needs in the morning to wake up.
Oh,
Is he?
Yes, he got that good of a sleep last night.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, so...
So, do I still need to drink some to ward off the crushing headache that would come if I didn't?
yes, you just don't need as many. It's not health points, right?
Right. Yeah.
All right.
All right. I got you.
Yeah.
I'm so energized by my
Right.
night of sleep.
Yep.
I like it.
So I want you guys to... We don't have perception, so your perception is just going to be a base 10 in this game. No need to write it down. So it's base 10. I want you to roll perception as well.
On? Just in general?
Just in general, you've woken up.
Have I put in my contacts or put on my
Correct.
glasses?
You have gotten
Like I got
ready
up and
to
ready.
go out of the house
Okay.
for the day.
Cool.
Although Nate, That's a little different for you because you don't go out of the house.
I, like, never leave the house.
We're going to say, like, you've gotten ready to go. I'm presume you work in the basement.
Yes.
So, like, you're ready to go into the basement into work mode.
Yes. Okay.
What do we roll, guys?
8. Excuse me, 8.
11.
Oh, man. Josh is off to a great start.
You're having a bad day. Bad night's sleep. Did you get a crick in your neck, too?
I think I rolled poorly because I had a poor night's sleep.
Yeah,
The dice are cooperating with the game.
Okay, so Josh, you everything is normal for you. Like, you've woken up, you're not feeling super groggy, maybe a little bit groggy. It's a Monday morning though, so you don't chalk that up to anything too strange.
Yeah.
Nate, you realize that the house is a little quieter than it normally is on a Monday morning.
Interesting. Okay.
Do you investigate it all, or you just, the house is quiet, you maybe...
So is it, like, just totally quiet? Like, there's nothing going on? Like, I can't, like...
Correct. This is a quiet morning.
It's a quiet place. Am I in the basement yet, or am I...
No, like you're puttering around, you've had your first energy drink, which maybe
I mean,
not...
I only drink one. I don't drink
Okay.
like, multiple ones.
I don't know, some days it looks like I get multiple snaps.
Right?
I mean, just...
Right.
You're like,
Yeah, okay.
it's one of the day.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, Nate, it's
Number
not noon. And you're like, yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay, so usually there's 2 other people in the house. And
many
3 animals.
Yeah.
But I don't hear anything.
You don't hear anything.
Are you deaf?
You snap by your ear.
Well, I'm gonna start going room to room and see if I can find anything or anybody. Cat, dog, kid.
You don't see anything or any people.
Hmm.
You blind?
All right, not that kind of seeing nothing. You don't see any inhabitants.
It's gone. Are all the are the contents of the house the same, and or like furniture is the same,
Roll perception
or
on a base 10 here.
am I in the same house?
Oh, no.
What do you roll?
6.
Oh, yeah.
man.
Okay.
These brown dice are
On fire tonight.
So, Nate, you notice that besides not having anybody else living in the house with you, you are like living in some sparse quarters.
So is it different?
Maybe-
Is it a different house?
It's not. It's the same house,
Okay.
but it's
Like stuff's gone.
correct.
All of
You
it.
got a table, you got a couch and a TV, but
But it's not the same as it usually is.
correct. No pictures on the wall,
There are toys on the floor.
no toys on the floor.
No dog bones.
Right, no dog toys or
Toys.
I
bones,
thought you
no
were gonna say
cat
something else
house
there.
or anything like that. Cat
Dog
tree.
corpse. Wait, what? No cat tree.
But it tied the room together.
Wow. Do I have my cell phone?
No,
I have
no cell phone,
do I have this? Do I have a smartwatch?
no smartwatch that
Nothing.
you. Nope.
Do I have a regular watch on?
There is a regular watch on your wrist instead.
So I'd be like, "Hey Siri,"
Analog or digital?
and nothing would happen.
That is correct. That is correct. Nothing's happening. So we're gonna cut to Josh for just a second. Josh has gotten in his car and he started to take off. Where do you normally go, Josh?
Well, kids have holiday, so I would mosey to work, I guess. So I'm feeling tired, I'd probably swing through the scoots.
Yeah, I mean, okay, you guys are giving me grief for energy drinks. I feel like, how much coffee do you drink a day, Josh?
I've cut back the last 2 weeks. I will have you know.
Lie.
I have not. I have
Well, good for
significantly
you.
cut back.
Okay, but before
I made a large last 2 days, man.
Whoa.
Like some sort of
a large what?
Neanderthal
Thaw.
coffee.
Wait, a single cup large
Neanderthal? Yeah, like a large from Scooter, just a brewed coffee.
made it last for 2 days.
Made it last for 2 days.
Is everything okay with Josh?
Wow.
I guess I just
I couldn't do that.
trying to increase my steps
Right.
I mentioned, and I'm trying to reduce the caffeine intake a little bit.
Okay.
Well, good job.
That's why I love working when I get the opportunity to work from home. That's why it's the best, because I don't feel like I need to stock up for the day, because who knows what the day's going to bring. I can just be like, nah, do I want something at 10? Yes or no.
Fair enough.
Wow. Okay.
So-
But in this story.
So in this story,
you're going
like
to go-
average day when I'm getting up to go to work, like if I knew I had a late night and it's a Monday, let's see, it's October, so that means I need to get the magazine cranked out and recorded. So yeah, I'd probably swing through Scoots.
Where's Scooters?
Probably.
Where's the closest?
Well, no. So no, I'd go to my favorite one, which is the Castle one over off.
Oh, yeah. 56th.
56 in Pine Lake.
Oh,
Back
curious.
behind.
I do like
Back
that one.
behind
The
campus.
castle. That
Right.
was fun.
Yeah, it's got the Castle drive-through. It's like
See, I usually hit the one that's just at the gas station, which
Yeah.
is cool, but
yeah,
kind of lame too.
That one's
It's a
nice.
gas station. But I always get good stuff there.
The
Or
people
the one
there
in
are nice.
Pine Lake.
Yeah.
The
because technically
27th.
the one over here of Pioneers and 70th would probably be more expedient for me, because I can cut through the neighborhood, right turn. Anyway,
isn't there
So-
isn't there a
There
Ziggy's
is
over
one
there
there.
too? Or
that
is
one's it's really
Z's on Yankee Hill.
yeah. So I'd go to the Castle
Okay.
Scoots.
Okay.
All right.
You
Give me a-
you pull up and there is no Scooters there. There's no Hero 88. There's no what else is over there? Bagel and Joe? No. There's no ice cream shop. There's no
Yeah, there's
castle.
Is the Campbell's
There's no castle.
nursery there?
Like the building isn't there?
Correct. The building.
There's just
is there.
Campbell's.
Yep.
their little pond thing, or the
Yeah.
gas station,
Yeah.
the hotel.
Just
Ah,
Campbell's.
Just Campbell's.
That's what's there.
The
That's
rest
what's
is cornfield.
It looks like somebody's come through. There's some streets there. There's just no buildings with no shops.
I don't know if it's Campbell's
In
been
them.
there actually.
No, it's been around forever.
Isn't it? It's
It
right.
has been.
It was there before they started building all that.
Well, yeah, it was the first thing over there. That's right. Yeah, it was like way out there. Why would you
Way
go
out
to Campbell's? It's so far out of town.
Anyway, what's your move after you realize my Scooters isn't here?
Oh, I would also probably at this time, since there's something unusual, this would be a great opportunity to maintain my snap streaks.
Ah, yes.
But do you have your phone with you?
Yeah, so I would reach for my phone.
And roll perception for me. Just Josh.
All right, 10.
10.
You
10
hit
out
it.
of 10, you hit it.
10,
So
yeah.
Is that your first successful?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
you pull out your
had a late
phone,
night.
and it is one of those, not even a flip phone. It was before the flip phone.
Yeah.
Candy bar phone.
Yeah.
Chunk phone, like a Nokia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I still
some
I
Snake.
found that because my kids played with it when they were little.
There's no way for you to take a snap.
No,
with
there's
this phone.
Is there a
camera
camera
on
on it?
Oh, is there a camera on this one?
There's
don't know.
not.
I think so, yeah.
Not this one.
Wait, so is it like,
so my next thought?
does it have an antenna he's got to pull?
Yeah.
Wood, 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 wood.
So I want to deploy the antenna. And I think I would call.
Do you remember any numbers?
I had numbers stored in my phone. Didn't you?
Well, yeah, but I mean,
No, I didn't. I knew.
I mean,
I knew two numbers by heart, not including my own at that point.
but right now,
Right now,
because this
Could
is
I
in the
pull them
present,
out?
could
I
you
could
pull them
pull-
out of your
yeah,
brain?
I absolutely can.
And dial them.
one of them is still the same.
Okay.
That
No,
makes sense.
actually it's not. I'm sorry, I wouldn't know that one. No, the number I would know off the top of my head would not be helpful at all. I would not call that number.
867-539.
Yeah. Which I tried to call in those days. Nothing happened.
No.
No, I'd probably call Nate
Oh, yes. Good call.
because that's
Ha ha ha.
like that phone would like have me tasting my colors again almost. So I'd be like,
All right.
or I would start scrolling through the
Do you
menu.
remember my
I have
number?
to figure out. No,
I guess it would be, but
I presume you'd be in my phone. I'd look and see, is anybody in my contacts?
Yeah, Nate's in your contacts.
Okay, great. Anybody else? Like
the only one.
anybody else in my contacts?
It's like,
yeah,
check your
there's people,
voicemail.
but it's like
Me.
Hey.
nobody of importance.
Oh dang. Yeah. Mom, be sure to tell those people.
Delete my number. I deleted your number.
Don't call me.
Do you call Nate?
Yeah, I think I would.
All right. Let's hear this. Let's hear this conversation.
Wait. But I didn't have it on my cell phone.
Beep, 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 beep.
I suppose if he calls me and it's on.
Why don't we see what happens?
Okay. All right.
These kind of batteries lasted for like a week without charging them, so I can't imagine that it would be off.
Maybe mine's like a bag phone.
Can
It's in
you
my car.
roll 1d6 for me?
Certainly. Nope.
Oh, that's on the floor.
Doesn't
Doesn't count.
That's too bad it was a 1. 2.
It's 2. Okay, so the call goes through.
Great.
Nate, you hear some ringing in the bedroom.
Okay.
So,
Suppose I'll go investigate that.
okay.
What's
I don't have my cell phone, my normal phone.
Oh,
Beep, beep, beep. I don't even know what those old phones sound like.
Ring, 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 ring.
Well,
ring.
it had a really aggressive vibrate function too, so it'd be like,
Yes, it
Probably
did.
hear it. Okay, so I go find it. Is it easy to find, or do I need to roll?
Yeah, you find it. You were well thought out last night. Like you put it on. Yep.
Okay, so I answer it. If I figure out how to answer it, I like.
Oh, it doesn't unfold. You didn't have to do
no,
that
but
step.
like, because some of them had the like mouthpiece part that would fold out. It wasn't even that. It was just okay.
See, that might be too old for me.
Oh, okay.
I'm not quite sure.
I'll answer it. Hello. Can I see who's calling?
Yeah, you got caller ID.
Okay.
have I ever shown you my first phone?
No.
Next time I find it, I know it's in the leaf room. When I find it, I'll send you a picture.
Okay.
You're gonna
Just
mock me for being old
I
again.
probably have an old Cricket phone somewhere that Andy gave me.
Mine's an OG like Motorola, and it was my stepdad's, but he never carried it, and so my mom was just like, "Well, we're paying for this. Somebody ought to use it."
See, I had a Razor.
all right.
Anyway.
What's this conversation like?
Hello.
Nate,
Yeah. What's up?
hey, so this is gonna sound crazy.
Did you have a different phone than usual?
First off, yes. Second, okay, pause for the DM. Do I notice that what car am I driving?
Yeah, I was wondering
Your
about
perception was a fail, so you don't know.
But now that I'm aware, can I
Yeah, you can
Can I
stop
pick
the
that up,
car,
or-
get out of the car. Yeah, you know
I
what?
can look at the
You know what?
steering wheel
Why
and
don't you
know.
roll another perception for me? Let's see.
Okay.
that. But now, Josh, the steering wheels would be very similar because we both have Nissans now.
Yeah, but
both
based on the
red.
phone, I'm presuming
I guess it might not be it might not even be
that I'm in my
hey,
old car.
yeah,
That's
Yeah, okay.
that's what I'm waiting
Sorry.
to see here.
What'd you roll?
10, 11.
Oh,
I got a 1.
No, you. If you want to know what kind of car it is, you're gonna have to stop, pull over,
Well,
get out.
Apparently you're in
I would be stopped. I think I would be stopped. I think as I'm
Oh.
on the phone, I'm going to get out and look at the front of my car.
Okay.
What
What
is it?
what car did you have 12 years ago?
At 12 years ago?
So that would be 2011.
Weird. What was going on in 2011? You can't ask me that kind of question.
Well,
Well, you asked what car you,
you
were
were
in.
still at
I don't know how
Nelnet,
to.
right?
Would I still be at Nelnet? Did I have
See, I had left by then, I think.
11 years ago, you said?
I went
Yeah.
back
How
to
ma-
school.
I would be in the Avenger
Okay.
because we
Silver
had that
Avenger.
for,
You had it for a long time.
yeah.
Rip Avenger.
So
So
if I had a smartphone at that point though, 11 years ago.
did you really?
Yeah.
No,
I got my first smartphone shortly before Martin was born. No, shortly after Martin was
Wow.
born.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let's think
I
about
still
this.
like the idea of the old phones, but
Yeah, no, I do too. I'm just curious, like if
Okay. When did you have the old phones?
how long is 11 years to you?
Like, I would have thought you guys would have been still in college at this point, but maybe you had
11
already.
years ago.
no, I was out. Well,
How old is Martin?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a solid point.
yep. Yeah, I got 2011.
If I've got a candy bar phone,
I might have had I was either a BlackBerry Storm 2 or
Oh man.
yeah.
or a Motorola Droid X.
Droid X. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so
I
let's
love
make
my
this
Droid
a little
X.
simpler. What car did you drive your one semester of college?
Oh,
Oh, so we're going way
91
back.
Mercury Tracer.
Okay.
I didn't even have
Manual. So yeah, manual.
We're gonna
Dude,
say
I had
that.
the pulsar.
No.
for
Really?
story purposes. I mean, we can
Okay.
bend.
We'll bend the rules a little bit.
Yeah. That's why I was like, wow.
Yeah.
This is cool. It's fine. I can just
Yeah.
go
So,
11 years ago.
what kind of car did you have?
I had a 91 Mercury Tracer.
Okay.
Is that the one that was called
Blue.
the Pancake Mobile?
Yeah, the Pancake Mobile. It leaked. It had a antifreeze leak, and antifreeze smells very sweet, and it was burning off of the engine. And so my sister insisted that it smelled like pancakes because she associated maple syrup with anyway. So
Interesting.
it was the
Okay.
Pancake Mobile.
All right.
Yeah.
So you tell Nate, hey, Nate, I'm driving.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Blah, blah,
Nate,
blah.
you're not gonna believe this, but like, I got up to come to scooters, and the Castle Scooters is gone, and
Whoa.
I've got the Pancake Mobile back.
You haven't had that car for like
A long time.
what? And you have a different phone.
Yeah, I had to go into my
Thought about texting.
Kyocera. Maybe I can't. I'm gonna go with it. I don't know if that's right. I think
Who
actually,
knows?
I don't know that it had a brand. This is how old it is. There was no like major branding on the phone. It said Verizon on the front.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Do some T9 texting.
yeah. I was
One
like,
letter takes like 4.
Right. And it was at that point, was it still paper text?
so when I
I might have
first,
gotten a package. I don't know.
when I first started texting,
250.
they didn't know that our phones could do that, and so it was free.
I see.
And then we've kind of anyway. So yeah.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, Nate, I don't know. I woke up and I got ready and I just kind of, I guess I was so on autopilot. I had a really vivid dream. Did we go to we had kids and we went to a movie, but like not a movie. It was at the Lead Center.
I don't think that was a dream. Because I remember that and everything was normal. And then I went to sleep. And then I woke up and there's nobody in the house. Kid, wife, no pets.
Dude, are you at Brokeback Bancroft? That's what we called Nate's apartment in those days.
What was that?
We called it Brokeback Bancroft.
I don't know what the genesis of the joke was. Exactly.
Either. It doesn't even matter at this
I
point.
mean, but yes, that's what it was called.
Okay.
So those apartments are gone now. Those, they were the ones that were across the field from, across the field that was behind Larson, which is now they're building the
Advent Health Center thing.
Yeah, so there was 2 levels of apartments. Like there was one that was like on a street level that the police were posting up in there, and then you'd go up the hill a little bit, and that was also ground level, I guess. That's where ours was.
I actually lived in those when I was like 2 as well. Like
They were okay. They weren't bad. They're fine.
They seemed great when I was 2, 3.
Yeah, you
Remember
don't know too much
No,
difference.
sure don't. Seemed huge.
So yeah, so that's okay. So you said it looked different. See, this apartment wouldn't have a basement, so
Is
Right, you had not gone into
whole-
the basement yet.
true.
true. Yeah.
Nate, is Othniel there?
What? No.
Well,
I haven't lived with him in like a
For the
long
story,
time.
we're gonna say no.
What?
For the story, we're gonna
Okay.
say no roommates. Your house was.
I don't know.
empty.
Let me. I'll be like, so let me check. Wow, I think I am in my old apartment. What is going on?
I don't know.
I don't have my Apple Watch is gone. My iPhone's gone. I'm talking here on this like chunky
Right?
candy bar phone.
I can't just Google what.
I got a regular
year it
watch
is?
on.
Can't Google.
I can't Google what year it is.
What's that Robin Williams thing? What year is it?
What year
Is that from
Jumanji.
Jumanji?
Also a movie I haven't seen.
I don't know if I've actually seen that either.
Man, it's like classic
Not the
movies.
new one.
No,
The original.
it's Robin Williams.
I haven't seen the new one
Masterpiece.
Anyway,
I guess I
While
could
you guys
wait
are
for
having
the
this-
library to open and then I could go and Google it.
While you're having this conversation, Josh, your phone rings.
I'm getting an incoming call.
You're getting an incoming call. Do you answer?
Luckily, I had call waiting in those days. Not everybody did.
Whoa,
But
you're
at the
fancy.
star 69 or
Yo, well, we sprung for the good plan.
Do you answer this call?
I would look and see who it is.
It is a number you would recognize at that point, but it came from the Union College switchboard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
used to know those numbers real good, actually.
Okay.
Sure. You know what I'm gonna do? Nate. Someone from Union's calling me. I'm
Okay.
feeling really weird, man. Do you think I should answer it?
Yes, I do. Do it.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Don't.
Wait, you
don't
can call me back?
So remember, you
Should I
can
hang up?
just wait, and it's like gonna put you on hold, right? All right. I'll call you back.
What if you don't hang up on me?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch over. Hold on.
No, wait.
Roll
Do I need
1d6 for me.
Do I need to roll IQ to work my old phone? 1.
1. Okay. So yeah,
Nice.
you answer in time. There's no issues with you taking too long to decide with Nate if you should answer the phone or anything. So you hear a voice that says,
Hello.
"Joshua,
Yeah.
are you coming to class today?"
I have been puking all night, and I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't want to share whatever I've got.
Well, we're about to leave on a very important trip for your grade for this semester.
Dude.
You
I
had
have to be government.
signed up and said that you were coming on this trip.
The
So
state capital or something.
I know I'm really bummed. You know how much I was looking forward to it. I don't want to puke
should I
on the
remind
way
you of
there.
the importance of this trip?
Should I remind you that I am choosing to go to college and I'm paying to be here, and so if I decide to not exercise my right to not attend, that's perfectly fine. I'll figure out how to make up the time later. Listen, I gotta go, and I hang up.
Okay, interesting.
Or I'm sorry, I switch over to the
Switch over to the other call.
yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey man.
You still there?
Yeah, I just got a call that said I'm late for class. Apparently, I signed up to go on a class trip, but
Are you taking a class right now? What?
I mean, we always talk about it, but I've never done it.
Huh.
And at this time, Nate, you get a call on your cell phone.
Okay.
Do
Do I
you
recognize the number?
roll perception for me? All
Nope.
3.
Sorry.
That's
I
all
was
right.
just thinking you was like, you make me do what Josh did. 10.
Yeah, so you recognize the number. You recognize that it's coming from Union, but you don't have it narrowed down that you know who is calling you.
Okay. Well, Josh, I'm getting a call from the college, but I don't really know. I think it's from the college. Looks like it's from the college. I think I'm going to answer it.
Yep, 402-486-2600.
Yes.
Roll 1d6 for
Or
me.
something like that.
Didn't think I could pull that out, did ya?
That was impressive.
3.
3, okay.
All incoming numbers look the same from Union
Yeah, I remember that.
and Edmonds.
You answer it. There's no issues there. Nate, are you coming to class today?
What class? Sorry, I'm really confused right now. I don't know what's going on?
How many people are calling you at 7:45
This is
in
the
the morning?
second call I've gotten today.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well,
What class am I missing?
we're getting ready to go.
Are you sure you have the right number? I didn't think I was in any classes.
You just told me you did 7 years of college. What do you mean you weren't in classes? We're going.
No,
in.
but see,
You weren't in classes.
I still think that we're in 2023,
Oh, I see.
right?
I see what you're
So
saying.
I'm confused because I'm I don't think I was in class.
Well, Nate, I shouldn't have to remind you that this project is worth 50% of your grade for this semester. And if you don't come on this, we only offer this class once every 2 years. So you're going to be pushed back if you aren't able to make it.
Sure, I'll go to class. Remind me what room it's in.
We are meeting outside of the Dick Building. Show up here, get in the van, and then we're going.
How much time do I have?
The van will leave in 13 minutes.
Oh, geez. Okay. I'll see you there. So I hang up. Josh,
Yeah.
I guess I gotta go to class.
Did you get a call about a trip?
Yeah. I have 13 minutes to get to get to the college.
You know what? Where's it at?
In front of the Dick Building.
I'm gonna meet you there.
Okay.
All right.
Tracer was great
All
those
right,
days.
let's go. So what was I driving back then? So
Pulsar.
yeah, I guess if I was yeah.
But if you were
I love that car.
If you were on Bancroft, did you drive or did you just?
Oh, I guess I could just run. I could just run over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, so if I like, so I realize that I'm in my old apartment
Yeah.
at this point.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay. So like, yeah, I don't have to drive. I can just.
Josh,
That's not very far. So I'll just.
roll a 2d6 for me.
2d6. All right.
2d6.
3.
Oh man, for some reason, all the lights are green. You get there in 3 minutes. You were flying. You find you a place to park even, and you get there and you see Nate walking up to the building.
How's it
Do I-
going?
What does he look like?
What do you mean? What does he
What
look like?
does he look like? Does he look like what I
Roll
see
perception.
now? Or is this like a
Nate, you also roll perception.
is there any altered reality going on here? Because I'm definitely confused.
10.
Nate passes.
6.
Okay. All right. So Nate, you pass. Josh, you rolled a 6.
Yeah.
So you notice that he looks just like he looked last night.
Okay.
Dang it. I'm
You are still
skinny.
you.
not skinny.
Nate, you don't notice anything too crazy different about Josh. I mean, he
See,
just looks like Josh, just how you picture
Okay.
him in your mind.
All right.
Like, there he is.
Whoa. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
How I picture people in my mind is not how they actually look.
Right. Yep. And so for your
Wait.
roll of a 6, Nate looks like Nate looks right now.
Okay.
He looks like how he looked the previous night.
Okay.
okay.
Nate views you as, yep, that's okay. That's what I picture Josh to look like.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know later what I look like in your head.
Do you want to know?
Yeah. Do you want to know?
I don't know if I want to know
don't know if I wanna know.
how you envision other people
Oh, interesting.
or how you.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Okay. Later discussion.
Yeah.
So, you guys, I presume you want to try to talk before you got a couple minutes before the van's supposed to
Okay.
leave. Nobody's
do you-
yelled at you yet,
So do
Nate.
you know
so
what class this is?
Gonna hail Nate and be like,
Yeah.
Nate, dog.
you doing the wave? Like,
That's what we called him in college too. Yeah.
I don't think I had a nickname for
Nate.
you.
No. Well, could depend a lot on the context.
I didn't really call you like JT.
No. Yeah, that was mainly
more like
Hans.
Hans.
Kurt
I didn't
sometimes.
really do that, so I was like, John.
Yep. So,
Do you know what this is? What class? What this is for?
dude, I went to bed last night and I was reading a book. Dude, have we like time traveled? Because I swear we had kids and wives last night.
Right? Your family was at your house, right?
Yeah.
We went to that
And my
Spider-Man
kids,
with.
right across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. But they're like my house is empty. Well, apartment was empty.
Can
I haven't.
Can I reflect as to where I actually woke up? Like where my apartment is at this point, or are we
let's
going to
roll
ignore
perception.
Where did you start your journey from
like to
when you
know-
drove
yeah,
to the
I'm
coffee
curious.
place?
that? Because that could.
you were just on autopilot.
Yeah.
There wasn't really a need for you to know.
But can I like
Yeah, let's
Can I
see.
reflect?
Let's
Okay.
let's see what your perception is.
perception?
10, just a base 10.
That's right. I keep looking, but I know what it is. Oh, yeah, I don't have a clue.
What'd you roll?
13.
13. Okay, yeah. You doesn't make any difference to you.
Yeah, I'm just like I was so wiped out, man. I just was on autopilot. Like, you know how you're like you're driving and you're at home, but you can't really remember the turn. Yeah, that's what happened. I was at where the scooter should have been.
Yeah.
And as you're
Was
talking,
it there?
Josh, you hear
No.
Joshua Kittleson. Why are you not coming on this trip? I see you're not puking right now. Where do you think you're going? I think you really need
Told
to
him
come.
you were puking.
Really need to come with us on this trip.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm here.
Where are your bags?
I
Oh, bags.
shipped them.
You shipped your pants? I shipped my pants.
Yeah, well, I get a good, Nate we shipped our stuff together because...
Get a better rate when you send it all.
Yeah,
together.
and we both work at AdventSource, as you know.
Right.
And I go to make eye contact at Nate and give him the, right? We work...
Nate, roll perception for me.
And
sorry, I had a really long blink. I didn't see it. 4, 7.
Okay, so yeah, you totally understand what's going on here.
And we get a good shipping rate
do work at
because
AdventSource.
we work there. We just had to ship our stuff
sent it,
together.
Did we send it media mail?
No, because that would have taken too long. Did you know what media mail was at that point?
Yeah, it would take forever.
It took forever. Yeah.
He this guy buys it, but he's kind of like...
So it's a mail teacher.
Listen, I'm known
It
as a
is.
weirdo in those days, so
Okay.
this is fine.
So
Yeah.
he's just looking at you like, whatever. All right, Josh, you're coming with me. Nate,
Does this teacher have a name?
Yeah.
no.
Do we recognize him?
No name?
You recognize him. Me as the DM would have no idea who this individual would be.
Oh,
Can we pick somebody, or should we not, to preserve their anonymity?
Let's
protect the guilty.
Let's preserve their anonymity. Anonymity.
Anonymity.
Anonymity.
Anonymity.
We're gonna
Sorry.
just skip that part.
So Josh is going. So we're being split up then. Or
Yeah,
Josh
you
is
are being
going
split
with-
up, and
I'm
we're dealing with a 15-passenger van. You guys, you get the choice of where you're gonna sit. Where are you
Still
sitting?
legal in those days.
Still legal in those days.
How many faculty are going in each van?
2.
Okay.
2 faculty. The rest are students.
I would sit in the back.
So, and we're in separate vans?
Separate vans. Presuming you know a couple people in each van.
I mean,
I was
I was
gonna ask if I
in
knew
a
anybody.
class with them
Right.
apparently.
Yep. Right. We're past the halfway point of the semester, so you know these people.
Okay.
All right. So,
Where do you sit?
man, I'm trying to think
I'm gonna
of...
sit in the back.
Yeah.
Still trying to process what's going on, so I'm not
Okay.
super chummy feeling with my classmates.
So I would try to sit in the back, but on the right-hand side. That way I could stick my legs out.
So your legs are out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I would go for.
Okay. Nate, do you take that same seat in the other van?
Sure.
Nobody's gonna fight you for it. They'll let you have
Okay.
it.
All right. Yeah. I'll do
Okay.
that.
All right. I need you now to both roll a will roll. What's your will score?
12.
I'm very weak-willed. Mine's 6.
6.
Ooh.
So that means I have to roll a 6.
Or better.
lower.
Or lower. Correct.
Roll the 13.
Nope.
Oh.
12. Doubled
Okay.
it.
So we are
That was one off.
one off. Josh,
Both
you're having a
failed.
great night with the dice tonight. Nate,
else.
this one caught you off guard just a little bit.
Well, any sort of will roll wasn't going to be successful, probably.
Okay. So you guys get in the vans. Vans are loading up, and they start to take you down the road. Because you both failed your will roll, you don't stay awake very long in these vans, right?
Oh,
You
Right.
you fall asleep. Doesn't matter that your mind is racing as you're trying to figure out what the heck is going on. But how do you fall asleep? Give us a visual here.
Okay.
Your legs are stretched out.
I would definitely do what I usually do, even to this day. I cross my ankles, stick them out in front of me, cross my arms, and then I would lean back and put my head on the window, and then
Okay, so the
pass
right
out.
side.
I don't know. I'd probably do something like somehow get my head caught in the seatbelt or something, cradled.
Oh,
by the
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, probably have my arms crossed.
Okay.
Fall asleep that way.
All right. So you guys fall asleep, and you are out for a couple of hours.
Hey everyone, it's Josh. We did record this session all at once together in kind of like a mega session to make sure that we had the time to get it done. However, it does go on somewhat long, so we've decided to break it up into several more palatable bites. So join us again next time for the next part of this very exciting campaign, brought to you by Open Eclectic superfan, Alexa. Thank you so much for listening. You can find the Open Eclectic on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and MySpace. Want us to ramble on about something specific or have a comment on what you just heard? Send us an email at theopeneclectic@gmail.com. We now have a Ko-Fi if you feel like supporting the show. That's ko-fi.com/theopeneclectic. Or support the show by leaving us a review. Thanks. We hope you'll join us again next time on The Open Eclectic.